Hello everyone who are watching this video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nguyễn Hoang Tam. I'm a sophomore of the Department of Foreign Language at Sai Gon University. As a student specializing English, linguistics for commerce and tourism, I had a 5-day trip to the southwest of Vietnam to learn about the characteristics and the culture of the region. First, let's have a quick look at my itinerary. Our journey started from Ho Chi Minh City to make Congress stop in Tiền Giang province for having breakfast, and then we went to Tra Sư Catchwood Forest located in An Giang. Next, we headed for Hà Tiên City and took a rest. In the next morning, we visited the Ma Cửu Tomb. Then, we traveled to Phú Quốc Island. We came to the Khai Hoang Fish Sauce Factory. In the afternoon, we went to Sunset Sanatorium for sightseeing and taking photos. In the following morning, we visited Hộ Quốc Pagoda, which is the largest temple in Phú Quốc and the Mekong Delta. Later, we reached Ngọc Hiền Pearl Farm, Đảo Ngọc Bee Farm, and the Pepper Farm. And in the late afternoon, we came to a place known as the Sleepless City, Grand World. Keeping on the fourth day, we spent whole morning moving to Cần Thơ City and had a gala dinner in the evening. On the final day, we got up early to visit Cái Răng Floating Market and Hùng King's Temple. Finally, we got back to Ho Chi Minh City. And now, let's dive in my first field trip.
Day 1.
The first destination is Tra Sư Catchwood Forest. Tra Sư is an ecosystem of catchwood trees and a flooded mangrove forest, which are the home of many species of flora and fauna. With the size of approximately 850 hectares, to explore the forest and watch the birds, travelers will take a boat tour offered by the Forest Administration, paddled and guided by the local people. The rower will help you understand more about the forest, and here they will tell and point where the birds are. So, get your camera ready for this special photo shoot. Entrance ticket costs 130,000 Vietnam dong per person, including boat fee for a round trip. And this is the beautiful scenery in here. In the evening in Hà Tiên, I and my friends went to the night market and had a chance to travel around the city by the pedicab.
Day 2.
In the second morning, we visited the Ma Cửu Tomb where the founder of Hà Tiên rests in peace. The temple was built by Nguyễn Dynasty at the foot of Bình Sang mountain. The temple is the place to commemorate the merit of my family that reclaimed the ancient Hà Tiên land. In main house, there are Ma Cửu altar placed in the middle and his descendants on two sides. Deep inside, you will see a large yard with lots of green trees, providing a very quiet and peaceful space. Compared with the grace here, the tomb of Ma Cửu is at the highest position, built into a semicircle and cuts deep into the mountain. The tomb is built according to the feng shui technique with the back leaning on the mountain and the face facing the sea, and two statues of two generals standing to guide. After that, we took a fast ferry to move to another region, Phú Quốc Island. With more than 200 years of experience, the Khai Hoang Fish Sauce Barrel House is not only famous on Phú Quốc Island, but also known by many tourists around the world. To create the most delicious fish sauce drops, the factory has to brew within 12 months in wooden crates according to the formula 3 fish 1 salt. Khai Hoang's strict close production process ensures safe, hygienic, and high-quality fish sauce bottles. and there is a showroom for tourists to buy the products from fish shows as gifts with the reasonable price. In that afternoon, we moved to Bãi Trường Beach. The weather was awful, so I cannot take gorgeous photos as I have seen in the social media. After having dinner, I and my friends went to Phú Quốc night market to enjoy the specialty.
Day 3.
The following morning, we went to Hộ Quốc Pagoda. Hộ Quốc Pagoda, also known as Trúc Lâm Hộ Quốc, is the largest and the most peaceful Buddhist temple on Phú Quốc Island. Hộ Quốc Pagoda attracts a large number of tourists every year because of the harmony between human creativity and majestic nature. Moreover, tourists can visit the main temple, burn incense and pray under the giant Buddha statues inside. After climbing 70 dragon stairs, you can feast your eyes on the view. Look out towards the ocean and you will face the most enchanting panoramic view of the mountains and sea. Then we came to Ngọc Hiền Pearl Farm. At this place, we can observe the process how to separate the pearl from its shell. Besides that, we also know the way to distinguish the fake and real pearl. Walking around the farm, you will see the fossil giant clam shell. And especially, I am able to see with my own eyes the professional pearl production process from the craftsmen. This is a grand showroom for customers to buy the pearls. Keeping on the journey, we moved to Đảo Ngọc Bee Farm. The staff told us the way to take honey and indicated the queen bee. I was so excited when I got a chance to see the bee's nest in real life despite little afraid feeling. There was a variety of products made from honey shown on the shelves for visitors to buy. The last place I went in the morning is Pepper Farm. Here I could see a forest of pepper trees. So amazing. In the evening, we reached Grand World. The Sleepless City is an unrivaled experience which is only available at Phú Quốc United Center. Grand World owns a splendid and magnificent architecture, busy and trendy commercial streets, exciting festivals and parties in addition to bustling entertainment centers of Venice, Shanghai, Night Market, K-Street and Vietnam. All are operated non-stop 24 hours a day and 365 days a year. Unfortunately, the weather was so bad, so we had to go around by a tram car. At 9 p.m., despite the heavy rain, we were still standing to see the programmed color of Venice. Being beyond my expectations, the show was so wonderful and spectacular. the morning of fourth day, we luckily got back to the mainland in spite of the bad weather. It took us a whole morning to move to Cần Thơ. In the evening, we had a memorable gala dinner.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was a Billy O.T. The winds blew harder, bowed it down below, my bully boys blow. Soon may
The atmosphere was extremely eventful, so we shook the rhythm.
We are in Cần Thơ. Dừng cái này.
Night market. As you can see, there are a variety of street foods. The atmosphere is crowded with the visitors as well as the local people. And this destination is one of the most wonderful places that you cannot miss whenever you come to Cần Thơ.
Day 5.
In the final day, we got up extremely early to visit Cái Răng Floating Market. It is a unique and special form of market in Mekong Delta. This is a typical, bustling and most famous market for the Western river culture. Coming to Cái Răng Market, I experienced many new things as sitting on dinghy and seeing the floating market at sunrise. Enjoy the bustling business atmosphere. It mainly trades in agricultural products, fruits, and specialties of Mekong Delta. Then we had breakfast at Ninh Kiều Riverside Hotel and dressed up to visit Hùng King's Temple. I am at Hùng King's Temple. This is a respectful place for the people to show their gratitude as well as worship to the superior. We step inside to burn incense to Hùng Kings. Here, the presenter told us the history of Hùng Kings. Then I wander and look at the antiques. The presbytery has a unique architecture with the image of a bronze drum in the center. The main palace is covered by the round pond, which means heaven, is placed above the square block, which means earth. This is by natural agreement. At the same time, it also shows the river culture in Western. 18 boats carved cleverly around the main palace symbolize for the 18 Hùng Kings generations. 54 stone pillars in the lake representing 454 ethnic groups of Vietnam. And it is the end of my vlog. Thank you for watching my video. By the way, I want to give a special thank to the organizers, the teacher, the tour guide, the driver, and my friends who has created unforgettable memories in my student life. Thanks to this journey, I can understand more about the culture of New Lands and have a stronger love for the nature.